We got the man, Endy Rodriguez, catcher slash first base at the Futures game, which is super exciting. Endy representing the Pirates in Seattle. Man, thank you very much for taking the time.
For sure. I'm going to have time for you guys. Yeah, for sure, always.
You're the man. Hey, so I've been watching you all year long. I've gotten the opportunity to watch you, and it's so fun watching you play because, you know, it's kind of a unique cut of catcher. I think a lot of people have been used to the big guys with a lot of power, but, you know, you've got juice. Don't get me wrong. You're pumping out 105s, 106s. I see you do it, but, you know, what's so fun about you is it seems like you are so smooth, right? And you've got the bat to ball here, and you are just an overall really good athlete as a catcher. How important is being an athlete to you as a catcher?
It's really important because I think being athlete is something help about injuries, about versatility for the line now. I can be in the line now every day, like I can play somewhere in the field. So I think it's really important for me because like you say, I can hit. So the more time I can be in the line now, is the more I can help the team.
And being an athletic guy that's able to play other spots and being able to hit so well, was there ever a point where, you know, maybe you thought I might not always be a catcher? Did you ever think, you know, teams may try to move you or whatever it may be? Because you're so good defensively too, but, you know, the old thought used to be, oh, this guy's too good of a hitter to catch all the time. Now it's a little different. Have you always felt like you were going to be a catcher and that was always who you were?
I want to be a catcher.
Yeah.
The truth is I want to be a catcher because I know who I am now, yes, because I'm a catcher and I can hit. And if they try to put me in another position, okay, I'm going to take. But if they let me choose my position, I want to be a catcher because I know I can help being a catcher and try to be a better hitter every day.
I know your pitchers love you. I've talked to Quinn Priester about it. I've talked to Jared Jones about it, too, who's only thrown to you a couple times now. But, I mean, they clearly love working with you. What does it look like when you develop that relationship with Quinn Priester? Like, what does, you know, building that friendship and that working relationship between pitcher and catcher look like for you?
I don't know. Beginning of my career, I always heard, like, we need to have the best relationship with the pitchers. And as everybody know, I try to be a good guy with everybody. And I try to put in a little bit more effort with the pitcher. For just try to let feel like the pitcher more comfortable with me because I'm called the game and I need they have the more confidence and trust to me. You know, like it's that I try to be a good guy with the pitcher.
What's been the biggest, you know, learning curve? Because I always admire, as a catcher, you got to learn how to hit at the higher levels, and you also have to learn how to call a game and work with more advanced pitching. From the catching side, what was the biggest adjustment as you got to AA and AAA with handling pitchers, calling games, and all of that kind of stuff?
I think one of the more bigger thing I try to learn about catching the high level is try to do less, like. Try to don't do them. I don't know how to explain, but it's just try to do less, like doing the necessary.
Yeah.
We've got a unique chance to talk with a Pirates prospect. You're one of the few Pirates guys that we've talked to, and you know I've had the chance to watch the young guys with the Pirates make their way up, right? Like a Cruz and a Bay and a Roanzi and a Luis Ortiz and a Quinn Priester. There are so many guys. There's so much talent. You guys are about to add a number 1 overall pick to the fold too. How good can the Pirates be very soon?
Ooh, really, really good, man. We have a lot of good talent here. Every position. We got good pitcher, we got good infield, good outfield, good catchers, good hitters. I think we're going to do good impact in the big league at some point. I don't know if this year or the next year, but they show something. If you see Nick Gonzalez and Jared Triolo now, they have the first guy up to the big league, and they doing a really, really good job. Henry Davis too. You know, like we got the talents.
Well, you're on your way as well, and a big part of that was what you did last year. One of the best hitters in the minor leagues, just flying up the levels. you've always put up good numbers, but I felt like last year was that explosion where it all clicked. What clicked for you as a hitter from both sides of the plate? Because you're also a switch hitter. What did you really figure out last year that helped you take your game to another level offensively?
I think last year was a crazy season with the bats. And one of the bigger things was when I stopped thinking, because everybody going to the game to want to hit at 2 hits. Is when everything starts, like a lot of pressure on the shoulder. I think as a hitter, when you stop to think you need to hit or you need to do something in the game, is when you can be better. Because for me, is when I go into the cages, I try to work and think what I need to do. But when I go to the game, it's just let's play.
You gotta trust it.
Yeah. Trust the process.
Andy, last one from me. It's a demanding thing that you do. Catch at a really high level, hit at a really high level. You look like a future major league catcher at a really good one, too. What do you do to take your mind away from baseball, if anything? Or are you one of those guys that really loves, you're away from the ballpark, I like watching baseball, I'm going to think baseball throughout the entire season and there's going to be no break?
No, I'm the guy. My mind is in baseball when I'm in the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like between the 12 o'clock to 10 in the night, my mind is in baseball. I reading my game. I try to give my best effort. But when I go out of the field, I try to stop thinking baseball because, we have another life hour out of the baseball. And if you start thinking every time baseball, man, it's going.
Tired.
Yeah, for sure. This game is so hard, and if you think a lot, man, it's more hard.
Yeah. Last one from me as well. You're at AAA. You're continuing to get better and right as close as you can get to the major leagues. Besides getting to the major leagues, which of course I'm sure is everybody's goal, what's your biggest goal for yourself as a player now as you go into the second half of the season and continue to just get better and better?
The first thing is try to stay healthy the whole year. The second thing is try to just control my mind. You know how I say stop thinking. It's just don't try to do much.
You feel good with your game now. You don't need to change much
no.
with what you've got with catching and offensively. You feel pretty good about it.
Obviously, I need to do something with hitting because I don't have my best year, but I don't doing back now. But I want to be better.
You set the bar high on that one, though.
Yeah.
You did set the bar really high. Endy Rodriguez, you were the man. Enjoy the Futures game. I'll see you back in Indy. I think Arm's going to come out to Indy, too, so We'll catch you in August. Cool beans?
Perfect, for sure.
Love
Thank
it.
you, guys.